Hi, welcome to Hiking with Kevin. I'm Kevin, and I'm hiking, so you know, it's not fake news. It's really happening. I'm loving this trail. I've never been on this trail before, and it is amazing. I'm way up high here in the Malibu Mountains, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The views are just stunning. A long drive up here, windy road all the way up. I gotta be honest with you, I got a little car sick, but did not throw up on the trail, so the trail's still pretty. I did throw up in the car. The car is covered with puke, so it's not gonna be a fun ride home. I'm excited about my guest today. It's someone I met a long time ago when I first moved out to California. It was the first celebrity that I ever met. And we've been friends ever since. And it's also someone I just met about a year ago. It's someone you may know as the winner of the decathlon in the 1976 Montreal Olympics. It's somebody you may know as Caitlyn Jenner.
Hey! Can you believe it?
And
here we are. This is actually my hiking trail.
This is your hiking trail.
Yeah, I live in Malibu, and I hike these trails all the time. You know, at least 3, sometimes 4 times a week. Except I'm taking the easy route for you.
I was worried a little bit about the hike because I know how competitive you are as a person.
Well, I was.
Winner.
No, wait. Here's the deal on the competition. You know, everybody thinks, oh my gosh, you're so competitive playing golf and this and that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm probably the least competitive person out there.
Now you
I
are.
said, no, I don't care. Once the games are over, when I was competing,
Yeah.
I was competitive.
Yeah.
But once it was over with, I thought to myself, I never want to put myself in a position like that again, where I'm so competitive and so driven, and I had enough of that.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy life.
But the minute the decathlon was over, 1976, the Montreal Olympics, once you walked out of that stadium, was that it? You never?
I never competed again after that. And I knew for 4 years that that would be my last tour. I would never do it again because I had to give up too much to be there. I was the last of the amateur athletes. I was living on like $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
And a $145 a month apartment, driving a $175 car.
That's my life today.
That's your life?
That's my life today.
That's it.
What's wrong with it? So after you won the Olympics, the decathlon,
Yeah.
were you satisfied? Did you feel like that you accomplished what you set out for, and
Yes.
you felt good?
I walked away happy as can be. Why? How many athletes can walk away from their sport accomplishing everything they wanted to accomplish?
Yeah.
Everything. I broke the world record 3 times. I won the games. I did everything.
Why is it so important to
You know,
enter
that's
the
an
Olympics?
interesting question. Because I look back on all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Now, years in life, I had all sorts of issues. Obviously, I had identity.
did?
Yeah. I had identity issues. I was a dyslexic kid, so I didn't do very well in school.
Yeah, you were dyslexic.
And I found sports in 5th grade, and I latched onto it.
Of course, the biggest challenge for you, out of all these things,
Right.
was probably filming Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
And they're all very strong women.
Yeah.
And so I usually stayed in the background and kept my opinion to myself.
What about the one episode
Uh-oh.
where, you know, they come up with a Christmas card every year, but this year, particular year, they want it to be just the girls.
Right. Well, you know me, fine.
Yeah.
I'll go play
but,
golf that day.
But
you
there's
know?
a part of you saying, but I'm with you. I can do that.
Well, I get a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, I love my kids, and it's unfortunate now the way things have worked out over the last couple of years.
Yeah. You still keep in touch with Kylie?
Oh, Kendall and Kylie.
Kendall,
No, I'm
yeah.
very, very close to them. I see them all the time.
And Kylie's going to be a mom, right?
I can't say anything.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're on lockup?
I keep on that subject. I keep my.
Okay, yeah, you've learned.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, that's her story. Talk to her.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to go on a walk with her.
Are you handy?
Oh, I'm very handy.
You can fix anything.
I can fix it.
You fix yourself.
I fixed myself. Come on.
That's the best.
I can fix it all. Yeah.
Is there any part of Bruce that you miss?
No, not so much. No, not a bit. You know, I can still do all the same things Bruce did.
Yeah.
You know, I've been a pilot for 40-something years. I
That's
still
right.
fly airplanes. I go race cars. I race cars.
After you transgendered, Did you get rid of all the Bruce clothes right away? Because I know when I lose weight, I hang on to my fat pants once in a while for for like a couple of months, just in case I decide to get heavy again.
To be honest with you, I was so ready to get rid of all that stuff. My whole life I kept thinking, am I going to get to a point in life where I can get rid of all this stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I had secret emails. I had secret accounts that nobody would know. So I could order things online and they wouldn't know that Bruce was ordering something.
Yeah, yeah.
Sneaking around like that.
Yeah.
See, back in the old days, when I was giving a lot of speeches, I'd have my suit on. You know, you wear your little guy suit.
Yeah.
Underneath it,
I got one of those.
yeah. Underneath it, I'd have like broad pantyhose on, or, you know.
They didn't know.
Because they had no idea. But for me,
And you're talking about the Olympics and how the training, and they're all thinking, oh, I got to be like
yeah,
him.
thinking, yeah, go, go, go. And I'm standing up there, and I'd given the speech thousands of times, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, so my mind's kind of wandering, looking back at them,
Yeah.
and thinking, these people don't know me. They just don't know me. I felt honestly like I was a fraud,
Yeah.
and there's so much more to me than that 24 hours or 48 hours in the games in Montreal.
Yeah.
And
Where do you keep your gold medal now from the decathlon?
actually, I've never displayed it.
Never.
Never.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's in my nail drawer. That's the last I saw. It's in my makeup drawer.
You know, the climate we live in now, it's changed so much. I mean,
Oh,
there's all
God.
of these sexual harassment accusations coming out now.
I know. Well, you want to know what pisses me off on that one?
Yeah.
You want to know what pisses me off? Okay, here we go. You see all this stuff.
Yeah.
Started with Harvey Weinstein and how he destroyed lives and how people protected him.
Yeah.
You know, protected
Yeah,
him. You
yeah.
even had the Angelina Jolie. Well, I knew about this 10 years ago. Well, then, damn it, why didn't you say anything? Everybody's protecting him because
And now
he's Harvey
the
Weinstein.
whole Matt Lauer thing. Now.
And then the Matt Lauer
Why
thing.
couldn't it
and
have been
all
Al
this sort of
Roker?
stuff. Why couldn't it have been Al Roker? That's true. Yes.
NBC was wishing.
Oh, I know. But anyway, so look at the lives that they'd affected and the people that they have hurt. And in my community, the trans community, nobody's hurting anybody.
Right. Right.
It's not about sex, it's not about all, it's just about your identity and about who you are. And we're the ones that Trump is, you know, coming up here, or legislation against the trans community,
Right.
and this and that, you know, you can't get them in the military and that.
Right,
What
right.
about all these damn perverts, you know, that are out there?
Yeah.
And the trans people aren't hurting a soul.
No. No.
They're just trying to be themselves. That's all.
That's true.
It's that simple, and that's what ticks me off about this whole thing.
But you know, in this country, you know, anybody can sue anybody for anything, and there's a lot of lawsuits going on. Do you think that you could actually sue Bruce Jenner for sexual harassment?
Ooh, actually, I never thought of that. Thank you, Kevin. I don't
something to
know.
work
Could I
on.
sue myself? I don't know. That's a good one. Yeah.
Are you still happy with the job Trump's doing?
Well, we're getting to political stuff, what I really don't want to get into. But, you know, he was our candidate for
Yeah.
the Republican Party.
Sure.
I obviously voted that direction. You know, some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with. But for the trans community, he's been horrible, absolutely horrible. And I have been public about that. I do a lot of things political back in Washington, D.C., behind the scenes, you know,
Yeah.
that nobody knows I'm doing.
Is there anything about you would change?
Well, my nose, it's just, no, I'm just kidding.
Is there anything left to change?
Is there nothing left to change? I'm done.
But what's the best compliment somebody can give you?
Best compliment.
Is it you look good?
Thank
or-
you. No,
Thank
I don't
you.
care. That's vanity. I don't care about that. The big compliments, I love what you're doing. I love how you brought this issue forward. I've gotten, I think, 5 letters from trans youth
Yeah.
who said they were contemplating committing suicide, but after I saw your story, I decided not to do it.
Oh,
if
that's
you could be
great.
that strong,
Oh,
stuff
that's
like
amazing.
that. You know, and like in my case, or in so many other cases of trans people who deal with so much in their life. You know, they're going through all this stuff and family, and when you know you transition, it's not just about you, it's about everybody around you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then to see them finally get through it, come out the other side, live their authentic self, and then just thrive as a person.
Yeah. As far as being a woman now,
Yes.
I mean, you've experienced both. Is there a better orgasm? Which is better for an orgasm, man or
honestly,
woman?
I have no idea because I haven't been on the woman's side yet. Yeah, so yeah, I
haven't had the surgery yet.
Well, no, we don't talk about.
We don't
those
talk
things
about
yet.
that. Okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. But
here's one thing
I haven't had. No, I'm not. I didn't transition to date or to find somebody or this. I did it for. I've already had all my relationships in my life.
That's what people always ask you, though. Are you dating?
Oh, all the time.
You want
oh
guys
my
or
God!
women?
I have this good friend Sophia, who's just like a good friend. I mean, a BFF, and we hang out a lot together.
People assume.
Oh my God! They're all saying, you know, Caitlyn's off the market with this 21-year-old college student. We're friends. We have a good time together. You know, somebody to hang out with.
Yeah.
And
can't be friends with a college student?
I don't, honestly, I really don't see myself dating in the future, or I just don't see that. I got too much work to do, too many things to do.
Exactly.
On and on and on.
Exactly. But you know, when I'm just speaking in general about a transgender surgery.
Right. Okay.
When you go in for any kind of surgery, like say your knee,
right
before they wheel you in, they'll come in with a Sharpie. And let's say it's your right knee, right? Yeah. And your name is Kevin, right? Yeah. Put your name on that. When you go in for a sex change,
it's called gender confirmation. It's not a sex change. We're not changing sex.
That's true.
We're changing gender.
Okay.
Okay, so it's called, I'll help you with all this terminology.
Thank you.
It's not easy. I've had to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you...
Yeah.
So does the doctor come out right before they wheel you in and say, so it's this penis, right?
Yeah.
It's this penis. And they mark it.
And mark it. No, I had to do that just to live my life authentically.
Sure.
Within the community, here's the stats on that. Within the community, most trans women do not have gender confirmation.
Right.
They're very comfortable with the way they are. And it obviously is expensive and it's a lot to go through and all that kind of stuff, okay? So there's only about, I think, 32% of trans women out there actually have gender confirmation surgery. So the reason I don't talk about it, one, it's very personal, and two, in respect to all the other trans women that are out there, it's not about what's between your legs, okay? It's about what's between your ears. Okay, this is an identity problem, not a sexual problem. People out there thinking, oh, it's all about what's between your legs and this and that. And no, it's not. But for me, I just felt, for me to live my life authentically, it was important for me to do. And that's my own personal decision.
Would you say you're happier now than you've ever been?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely happier, yeah. And I'm happier too that this walk is finally over with. Thank God, there's the car.
Come on.
We did it.
Come on.
Well, now you get, of
You're
course
so
you
out
waited.
Of shape. You're so
I know,
out of shape.
you waited, you waited to get back to the car before you asked all the sex questions and surgery questions. I understand. All right.
Thanks, Caitlyn.
All right, we're done. We finished.
That was a great hike. I think we all got to know Caitlyn Jenner a little bit better. She has a good sense of humor and very playful with some of the topics that I wasn't sure how would she react to, but very forthcoming and very honest about everything. It's funny, I knew Bruce Jenner for a long time, you know, while he existed, but I never met Caitlyn Jenner until about a year ago, and somehow she knew me. Thanks for joining the hike today. Don't forget to subscribe and push that notifications button so you don't miss any hikes, and we'll catch you next time.
Cheapest production I've ever been on in my life. Do you know that?
I know it. I provide nothing. No wardrobe.
No wardrobe.
No craft
no nothing.
service. Nothing.